Yes, so my people, see what Queen Naomi's aunt has done right now. Yes, so they said after this outing that Queen Naomi came out this few days ago at the Ojaja mega city. They said there's this particular aunt of Queen Naomi. Yes, they say this woman, she's an elderly but not too elderly, and she's from the paternal side of of her family. And they said this woman has been one person aside from her mom and her siblings who have been begging, talking to Queen Naomi and everything on how she will go back to the palace. They said this woman is one woman that she has been behind Queen Naomi, talking to her, encouraging her, telling her everything will be fine if she go back to the palace, that she should just try as much as she can, that since she has reconciled with Ooni, that she should try and make her presence known in the palace. Yes, that she should go back to that palace and dominate. She should go and take her position. She should go and take her crown. That she should not allow anybody to belittle her, because right now, the way she is behaving, if she refuses going back to that palace, it will make the Oloris that are there feel that maybe she does not want to come, or because they are around, or because they are there, she's feeling, being intimidated, or having this kind of inferiority complex or something like that. Yes, the reason why they said the aunt was telling her all this thing was because we know that these women that are there are well-read women. And of course, it's not as if Queen Nami did not go to school. She actually has gone to school. And right now, like what we heard, they said Queen Nami is at Elizabeth University studying, is it theater out? There's a course. They say, is it accountancy or something like that? She's in Elizabeth University presently in Akure. She has actually gone back to school to get more knowledge and everything. But the fact remains that there some persons will come and say, hey, why is she not she should try and go back to school, that these women that are there, they are well read, so that she'll be able to compete what? Queen Naomi is not competing with any goddamn person. Queen Naomi is all queen of her own. In fact, if you like, let queen of the anyhow you want to call it, queen of who come to Nigeria, or queen of anywhere come to. In fact, Queen Nami remains queen, and she's not backing down on because of anybody, and she's not trying to feel as if the only reason why she said she does not want to be in that palace was just because she she see herself in the midst of these women. To her, she feel as if she is not like they are not her match. Okay, yes, forget about going to school. Queen Nami can speak, yes. Forget about phonology, forget about those grammar. All this one are story, my people. Now story. See, they say who God has blessed, right? Nobody, no man can curse. No man whatsoever can curse such a person. And that is who Queen Nami is. Queen Nami carries that natural blessing. She carried the natural queen. She's born queen. In fact, she has been ordained for this office. So there's no comparison, I beg. I don't like when people start saying Queen Nami did not go to school, she cannot match up. Match up, Guinea. Okay, look, you people should just look at what happened at that Ojaja mega city, I beg. Mere seeing Queen Nami alone, you will understand that, man, class day. Not be by wear expensive clothes. It's not by, going to the best. It's by nature. We are talking of nature. When you have it, you have it. Queen Nami remind me of that of Queen Esther. Who is Esther in the Bible? For those of us who are Christians, we should remember the story of Esther. Esther came to the palace from nowhere, as in nobody. No, in fact, among all the contestants who contested for that position as at that time, Esther was the poorest, because it's from the like, this kind of people they see as all these people that are not like the poorest among the people, like those they look like, all those kind of people that doesn't have class, that they don't even recognize them as, part of the people in that contrast at that time. Okay, that is the kind of situation that Esther came from. Esther was nobody now. When they say slave girl, Esther was more like a slave. Like, of course, even slaves say, what am I saying? But Esther was later became the the queen, but just by favor. Why? Because God has an assignment for her. God has ordained her that she will be the one to be on that seat. Because her position on that seat will bring salvation, will bring deliverance, will bring help to her people. So there is nothing that God, will do that will make people to start saying that. You see, when God is involved, clear road, just clear road, just quiet self. When God is involved in any matter, you just find somewhere and hide yourself. Because Queen Nami is that kind of person. She's just like the Esther. Tell me, who know Queen Nami before? Which family? In fact, most of us have even heard her story, her family background, how she grew up and everything. We've all heard all that story. It doesn't look anything like it. She doesn't resemble it. From her story, Queen Nami is not. She doesn't even go close compared to these other women that has pedigree. When you talk of pedigree, like when you want to talk of stand, like position, like exposure, Queen Nami wasn't there. But because they say one with God is what? Is majority. That is who Queen Nami is. Because Queen Nami is a church girl. Queen Nami is God's own daughter. That is just the reason why we are seeing all these things we are seeing. It's not her fault. So comparing her position with education, with all this thing, to me, of course, education is good, yes, but we should not see it like she should go back. Was Queen Naomi in school? Like, was it the education that brought her to the palace? First of all, it wasn't. Actually, that school that brought was even there. Even though we know that, okay, they said she could not marry the king as at that time because she has already given birth. If not, she would have supposed to be the first wife of the Ooni. But because she has given birth, so she cannot be the first wife, that they were actually looking for virgin. And Queen Naomi fits in that position as at that time. If not God orchestrated work, why would actually go and get pregnant? Why would she even go and have a child when she knows that she has somebody that she has been dating? Even though they had issue, if she has been ordained that she will be the one to be in that position, that pregnancy won't even come. That marriage will not even come. But for the fact that she was not meant to be in that position, because that position was already prepared, has been predestined and preordained for Queen Naomi. And that's the reason why Queen Naomi has to be there. So for the fact that Queen Naomi is there and they are saying, go back to school, in fact, not be education, I beg. Make una no dey merge Queen Naomi position with education. When you are doing that, it's as if, you people don't understand what is playing out here. It's as if people don't understand what Queen Naomi represents in the life of Ooni of Ife. It's not her making. Neither was it Ooni's making. It is nature. It has been preordained. It has been predestined that she will be there. Ooni himself has said it. He said before anything happened in the physical, it has taken place in the spiritual. Like spiritually, it has been concluded before you see it manifesting. In other words, when God has ordained something, it has to manifest. Okay, that is exactly what is playing out in the life of Ooni and Queen Naomi. And because Ooni really understood that part of his life, that is why he doesn't joke with Queen Naomi. That is why he doesn't take Queen Naomi for granted. And that's even the more reason why he has to go and mount that Ojaja mega city in Akure. Yes. That's the reason, because he understood where God is working, and he does not want to take this chance, this opportunity for granted. And that's the reason why he still have to stick to his promise, because he still want to keep getting, you know, the love of God, yes, and also getting God's favor. Because when you walk in line with your destiny, with what God has for you, with God, what God, the direction God is leading you, you always get blessing. And that is what is playing out in the life of Ooni and Queen Naomi. So, my people, I just want to make, as in, correct one impression of these people saying, go back to school, go back to school. I beg. People should not confuse Queen Nami. Of course, she's in school, but Queen Nami did not go back to school because she feel intimidated or she feel belittled. No, she just did that just to fulfill all righteousness, my people. Otherwise, if Queen Nami choose not to go back to school, nothing will happen, and she will still remain in her position. That is the fact. So, my people, now they said Queen Nami's aunt has actually encouraged her and has told her so many things, on how she should go back to reconcile with Ooni. In fact, they say after the event that night, they said the aunt called her, was celebrating her, eulogizing her because of, what just happened. Because this is what they said, this aunt has been waiting patiently to see happen in the life of her precious daughter, like they say she usually call Queen Naomi. So, my people, you're welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, but one thing I always tell people is that all these are all alleged stories. They are not for sound information. Yes, so why? Because I get my gist on the street of social media, and I also come here and also relate it with you guys. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers and all my new subscribers. I really want to say a big thank you to you. I want to say God bless you. I want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. Till I come your way again. Bye for now. Have a beautiful night rest. Bye-bye.